I think that Portugal has so much to offer for mid or later life reinventions. You can reinvent, recreate, start from scratch and be anything you want in Portugal. And the other thing is that Portuguese people are so friendly, which makes it even smoother. So I'm Louise Hudson. I'm originally from the UK, although I am also Canadian. And I live in Praia da Luz in the Algarve in Portugal. Here I am a travel journalist on a part-time basis, but my main thing 5 days a week is running a group of paddle players. And there are nearly 300 of us now in this club, which I started from scratch 3 years ago. During lockdown, it was people's sort of way of connecting with everyone. And I realized there was a massive network there. It started out with probably about 8 people, but then it grew and grew and grew exponentially. And, morphed to today, 3 years later, there are nearly 300 members in that group. Not full time. A few years ago, I was considering moving from North America, and the idea in my mind was to get back to Europe. That was sort of an ambition after many years, 20 plus years of being away, somewhere warm and sunny. It started to be obvious. There were countries that I was interested in, but there was just no book to look at, like one-stop shop book to look at, where you could compare the different countries and work out the feasibility of moving to that country. There was nothing that gave me all the answers in one go. Having written many, many travel articles all my life and co-written many books with my husband, Dr. Simon Hudson, the two of us came up with a plan to write that book, the one we needed. The book is called The Worldwide Guide to Retirement Destinations. We went around the world, and the Algarve really ticked all our boxes. In fact, one of the major things, if you're considering moving to Portugal or any country, is to work out your own needs, understand yourself, and then try and match those with a place. What we find in the Algarve is a slower pace of life. You cannot come here and expect things to be done in 5 seconds, just like they might have been done in your own country or places that you were living. But, that's part of the charm. Things like healthcare are great. You've got choices. You can have their own national health once you're a resident, once you're a taxpayer here, or you can buy at a reasonable price healthcare through a private company, which tends to be much cheaper than it would have been in the country that you came from. With Residency, there are a lot of very organized options that make residency very, very easy to obtain. And of course, the main thing, the English language. Portuguese is hard to learn, that is a fact. I am trying, I promise. But so many people speak English, and this makes life so smooth. Now, this could be reinventing yourself in a work perspective. There are opportunities here, especially with remote working. You can work here, obviously, all the Wi-Fi is great, and you can be working anywhere in the world. Obviously, there are opportunities here as well. You can set up your own business. There's all sorts of incentives for that. There is room here for novelty, innovation, creativity, and ideas. Everything outdoors, obviously, is facilitated by the weather. It's beautiful everywhere, the nature and the countryside, the wildlife, it's just gorgeous. Yes, you can reinvent, recreate, start from scratch and be anything you want in Portugal.